What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Living in Grand Junction, Colorado. So USA Today just compiled a list of the top 10 most charming main streets in the entire country. And of course, Grand Junction was on that list. Then they just compiled a list of the best cities of 22 in Colorado to move to. Guess which one was numero uno? You think it was Denver with all that snow and that crazy traffic? Yeah, I don't think so. Let's dive into it right now. What is going on, everybody? I'm Robert Hayes, and along with my wife Christie and the rest of the crew, the #1 relocation team here in Grand Junction, we are the Hayes Home Group. If you guys have any questions, or you're even thinking about moving out to these gorgeous surroundings, especially after that USA Today article that we'll dive into, then there's no other way that we can help unless you do reach out. So the information popping up below. Give us a phone call, shoot us a text, send us that email, or even send that carrier pigeon. We will always have your back with those questions, and we'll definitely have your back when you're ready to make that move here to gorgeous Grand Junction. So you would think we have some planted spy working over there at USA Today, because they came out with that top 10 most charming main streets in the entire country, and Grand Junction was on that list. Then like a month later, they compiled a list of 22 cities in Colorado that are the best to relocate to. Now, you would think maybe, you know what, Denver, Colorado Springs, Littleton, something along those lines. Nope. Grand Junction, #1 city in Colorado, according to USA Today, to move to. And then, heck, Money Magazine just came out with an article that said Fruita, off to the west end of the valley, is one of the best cities to move to in the entire country. So we're getting coverage from all kinds of national publications. Now, let's dive into why they said that. Okay, before we get into all that, just met some hikers along the trail here. It's not a hard hike. You can get up to the top here. Back in the early 1900s, they uncovered some of the world's largest Apatosaurus fossils, I think, right there on top of Dinosaur Hill. And of course, you got the Dinosaur Museum that'll show the photos of that right there in Fruita. But the #1 reason, not the #1, but there's a bunch of reasons why USA Today said Grand Junction is the #1 city to relocate to. It's the diverse landscapes, guys. Not too darn shabby, right? You got the Colorado National Monument right there. The world's, it really is, look it up, the world's largest flat top mountain, the Grand Mesa. Off to the east there, it only takes you about 40 minutes to get there. Over 300 lakes, all kinds of fun stuff to do up there on the Grand Mesa. And then, of course, flowing right through the center of town, you got the Colorado River, which we just talked to some friends the other day that said, hey, in a couple of weeks here, let's get the flotilla going, get some kayaks, tie them together, put the cooler in the middle with, you know, the cold drinks, and have some fun there on the Colorado.
Down. No, it don't.
It do go down.
Oh!
And then out in Palisade, we have 30 plus wineries out there, guys. So just the diverse landscapes, all the outdoor adventure and lifestyle that you have here in Grand Junction, that's #1. By the way, Denver came in at number 19 out of those 22 cities to relocate to in Colorado. The other reason USA Today said Grand Junction is the #1 city to relocate to, aside from the diverse, epic outdoor lifestyle. Oh, did I mention out north, Grand Junction, it's all federal land, desert. Do your ATV and your motorcycle and your dune buggy and all there in the north part of town. It's the affordability, guys. Denver's median home price as of this video is about 580 grand. It's about $200,000 less, about $380 here in Grand Junction. So they did make note that no, our median income is certainly not at the top of the list, but we absolutely make up for that with that low affordable housing cost. Home insurance is definitely going to be lower than Denver. Water, utilities, all those sorts of things. So it really didn't matter to USA Today when they did this list that, yeah, we're not at the top of the list as far as median income, but we're certainly creeping up day by day. And the reason why we're creeping up to those other cities in Colorado is the fact that, and they mentioned this in their article, we have incredible industry, major industries here in Grand Junction. You've got aerospace, you've got tech companies that are actually, they used to be at the Tech Center, Denver Tech Center, and they're moving out here to Grand Junction. Better lifestyle for their employees, better tax benefits. So the major industries, hospitality, certainly a big one, of course, here in Grand Junction. So the major industries were certainly a driver in getting Grand Junction up to that #1 spot. Another reason why we made #1 is the fact that we have low climate risk danger here, guys. I was just talking to my dad the other day, and he's in Oklahoma, just south of Oklahoma City. Still trying to get him out here to Grand Junction. He's just into his creature comforts there in Oklahoma. But he said, yep, tornado warnings, here we go. You don't have to worry about that here, guys. It's the 5th safest metropolitan city in the country as far as natural disasters. We don't have tornadoes. We don't have hurricanes, obviously. We don't have floods, really. Yeah, there'll be maybe 20 miles from here some wildfires, perhaps, because it's Colorado, that happens, and we'll get the smoke from that. But here in the valley, there really is no risk of wildfires here in Grand Junction. Earthquakes, I hated those when I moved out from California. I was so glad almost 20 years ago not have to deal with that anymore. So that was another reason, just all those things combined, why Grand Junction was #1 on that list. Now, what about education? Yeah, they took a look at that too. We have Colorado Mesa University there. It used to be a 2-year state school. Now it's a 4-year university as of a few years back, where you can get your master's, your doctorate. It's one of the leading research universities in the entire country with robust nursing, engineering programs. And then, of course, we've talked about this before. Grand Junction High School, it's going to start fall 24, a brand new $200 million state-of-the-art high school that if you have kiddos in that high school age, junior high, going into high school, you can absolutely look forward to that as well. And then some of the elementary schools are crowned with that distinguished school that you're going to have that ability to have your kiddos go to. So education, it's a big deal. They looked at that and made all those things combined Grand Junction #1, but there's certainly more. They also looked at medical care, which is a big deal when you're moving to a new town and you think, well, shoot, Grand Junction's got 70,000 people. What the heck kind of medical care can they have? Well, how about a world-renowned VA hospital that's right there? Maybe not world-renowned, but it's certainly nationally recognized as one of the best VA hospitals, highly regarded in the United States. And then we've got St. Mary's Hospital, Community Hospital, Colorado Canyons Hospital. You've got Icon Eye Care. That's where I go to get my eyeballs worked on. So world-class medical facilities here in a town of, 70,000 people. They looked at that as well. We actually did a video about all the medical availability. Go back and check that one out, and you can really get a sense of just, again, how robust that medical is. And then, of course, everyone loves food. I do. Grand Junction is definitely a foodie town. We've got all kinds of mom and pop restaurants, real kind of artisan, Italian food. We did a food truck video. I'm telling you, that's some of the best food that you can have just out of those food trucks here in Grand Junction. You've got the little pink truck, you've got Loncheria Ruby, you've got jalapenos, tacos, all kinds of good eats here in Grand Junction. Then, of course, you have fine dining as well. You've got Pesh out there in Palisade, new restaurant popped up a couple of years ago. Just all kinds of food that you guys will sink your teeth into here in Grand Junction. So No, it wasn't Denver. It wasn't Littleton. It wasn't Aurora. It wasn't Colorado Springs. It wasn't any of those. The number one city to move to, according to USA Today in Colorado, is Grand Junction. The affordability, the weather, we didn't mention that. The diverse landscapes, the whatever else we talked about, the medical, the school, the education, the major industries, low unemployment too. It's just about 4.5% unemployment rate. So, yep, number one. I'm not surprised, but a lot of other people might be. So there you go, guys. If you want to know anything else or have any other questions about Grand Junction, about these gorgeous, gorgeous surroundings, or if you're just ready to, heck, pull the trigger and make a move, we can't help you unless you reach out. The information popping back up below. Give us a phone call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or yep, even send that carrier pigeon, because as much as we love doing these dang videos, we'd love nothing more than to absolutely crush your real estate goals when moving out here to Grand Junction. Until the next video, we'll catch you later.